Okay, I am outside of this place on Rader and just wanted to give you a feel for the neighborhood. This is a great neighborhood. I really like it back here. And you can't, well, so I mentioned the park was really close. You can't see it from here, but it's just on the other side of these houses right here. So all of these houses across the street, the park, they back up to the park. If you look about a block down, you can see the road's blocked off. They're doing some road work, but there's a little path right there that goes directly to the park. So access here is great, which is nice because the yard here is really small. But this is the house right here on the side, this corner lot. And it honestly looks great from the outside. Landscaping is done up nicely. House looks like it's well cared for from the exterior. You can just get a feel for the neighborhood. And I don't know if you saw on Google Maps, but there's a high school on Cloverdale, which is about a quarter mile west this direction. So it's really close to schools, and that's considered a pretty nice school. So yeah, here is a view from the outside. Got some nice kind of stone accents there, and generally the landscaping from what I could see is pretty low maintenance too. You've got some river rock here and really some native plants out here that really should need very little attention, which is nice for a rental. And then just to show you the side over here, there's a door on the side of the garage that we'll see when we go in there, but I just want to give you a view on this side. There's a teeny little pathway that goes through here, and all the trash cans are just stored on the other side of the gate there, so there's not a heck of a lot to see. But walking into the house over here, they've got it set up like a smart house, or a smart home, which is kind of cool. I'll show you when we go inside. As we walk in, Alexa, let's show the house. So all the lights come on, the fireplace comes on, and they get some music playing. You can't really hear it here, but kind of fun. Anyway, that being said, so when I walk in, obviously there's this wall right here, and just beyond the wall, there is a living space. I would probably just get rid of that wall. It kind of closes things off. It's got a little bit of a 90s vibe in the layout. You've got a wall separating the kitchen from the living room and the dining room there. And from the looks of this wall right here is definitely not load bearing. And this one is perpendicular to the trusses, but seeing those supports there, I would be really surprised if it were load bearing. So just a thought. Anyhow, if I turn right and go down here, there's an office, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. And if I go to the left through the kitchen, access to the garage and the master are down that way. And then a sharp left will take me up to the bonus room over the garage. So there's just a bonus room and a closet up that way. So I'm going to start by taking a right, just heading down this hall and giving you guys a feel for the layout. There is this coat closet just to the left right here. And then to the right, this is the office space. It could really easily be converted into a bedroom if you wanted to. It's a pretty good sized room. And then they've got these barn doors to close that up. So they're solid doors. I mean, it would be really easy to just put a lock on those and call this a bedroom. So you could do that if you wanted to. Then there's another bedroom just past here. And this one's pretty standard bedroom size. I'm thinking it's probably about 11 by 11 feet. See a standard closet right there. And there's a little storage cabinet space right here, just an alternative to a closet, which it's kind of a nice little feature. Then you've got a bathroom right here, and this one has some upgrades. It's got a nice, more modern vanity, some tile floors in here, and then there's a separated room for the shower and the toilet. So you could have that door shut and have somebody in here getting ready for their day and still have some privacy in the shower and the bathroom. So just a little nook in here for the shower and for the toilet. It's got a basic one-piece fiberglass surround, which in my opinion is great for a rental. They're super easy to clean, pretty hard to damage. And then there's one more bedroom right at the end of the hallway here. And this one's about the same size as the other, probably 11 by 11 or so. And closet right here. Okay, so heading back down the hall into that main space. So I'm going to hang a right here and head into the living room. Decent sized living room. It's probably 15 by 15 feet, something like that. You've got your fireplace right here, and then there's another one of these little storage cabinets, and then something else on the other side. You could probably do something really cool with those nooks with just a little bit of paint and some ingenuity. I'm not creative enough to figure it out, but I'm sure I'm sure somebody could. Oh, and I should mention too, the ceilings are vaulted in here, probably 12 feet high, something like that. All right, and then kitchen and dining right over here. So you can see the kitchen and dining room have kind of just standard vinyl flooring, just a roll vinyl. It's in good shape, a little bit dated. And countertops, I think you saw in the listing, they're just Formica counters, and you've got some oak trim, probably original oak cabinets. It's a good sized kitchen though, and aside from this wall right here, it feels pretty open. Little dining area over here, probably 12 by 12 feet. And then just to circle back around, you've got potentially like a little desk space there, some extra storage, and then obviously walking back through to that hall. So it just kind of makes a circle right here for the common space. I'm gonna pop into the backyard real quick. The only access to the backyard is this door right here, just for your reference. It'd be nice if there was a French door, or at least a door to the window or something to add a little bit more light. But you can see the backyard's pretty tight. That's probably about a 10-foot wide strip of grass. You've got a really narrow garden bed that's zero maintenance. It's clean, and that's pretty much it. They've got a couple raised beds there. And then this gate just goes around to the front yard. And that window there is the nursery. Then they've got a little more living space over here. So a decent sized deck. This deck is probably about 15 by 12, something like that. And then they have a relatively small hot tub on this little pad over here. So this right here, these windows go into the master bedroom, but there's no access directly from the master out here. And then again, this is just that little storage area on the side where those trash cans are that I showed you up front. So let's head back in and check out the rest of the place. Okay. So, obviously through that door there, the garage, I'll hit that on the way back, but the master bedroom is right here, right behind the kitchen. Vaulted ceilings in here. It's a good sized room. It's probably 18 by 18 feet, 12-foot high ceilings. It feels like a good sized room. This is a queen bed, just for your reference. And then you've got your master bathroom right through here. Got a separate tub and a shower. So fiberglass jetted tub, and you've got a skirt with just some subway tiles on it there. And then vanity over here, double vanity. It's the same setup as the kitchen. So you've got oak cabinets and then the Formica top. And I didn't mention, but in the kitchen there is tile backsplash. It's travertine. So many mirrors in here. I don't usually like being in the video, so I'm going to try to sneak out. But closet is through there. And then you've got your shower right here. So that's just a one-piece fiberglass insert. It's about 3 by 3 feet. Nothing terribly special, but to get the job done. And then there's a little small nook here for your toilet. It's about 3 by 5 feet probably. And there's a pocket door here for some privacy. And then the closet, it's much bigger than you would think from these doors, but there's some walk-in space here. It's probably about 5 feet deep. Lots of built-ins, and then it goes back here, probably 8 feet. So it's about 8 by 5 feet. So small walk-in, I would say. All right. So back out here and through. Oh, I should point out, sorry, I hope I'm not spinning around too much, but I do want to mention. So I mentioned that this vinyl flooring is throughout the kitchen and dining room, and then you have this same carpet all throughout the bedrooms and the hall and everything. It's in pretty good physical shape, but this carpet's been here for a while. At the very least, it needs probably a thorough cleaning, but I would say it's getting towards the end of its life. I don't see any damage, but it's just got some wear. Okay, so laundry, it's just kind of a walkthrough. This room's about 6 feet wide. by probably 8 feet, some storage. And then there's a closet here that just goes under the stairs. So just a deep storage closet back through here. And the garage. So 3-bay garage. You've got the 2-bay here and then another single bay over on the side. There's a little bit of space on the side, but not a heck of a lot. So they've got some storage cabinets. This door goes right out to where the trash cans are on the side of the garage. It's relatively deep. I mean, you can see that they've got a nook here with a freezer, furnace, and water heater, both gas appliances. They were installed in 2018, so about 5 years old. So they should both have some good life left in them. Other than that, it's not a huge garage, but there's enough room for a little bit of storage. You could probably get rid of this cabinet and put a little workbench there. But other than that, there's probably not much space for at least a workbench. All right. Last but not least, the bonus room upstairs. So back towards the front door here. I'm just gonna do a quick 360 here and head back up the stairs. The bonus room's a nice space up here. There's a little closet at the top of the stairs. It's not in the room, so technically this would not be considered a bedroom, but it would live just like a bedroom. So little closet. And then basically this is the size of one of the garage bays. It's probably 12 feet wide by 25, 28 feet deep, something like that. So they've got a couple storage beds in here, a couple desks, super usable space. I mean, this could be an office, playroom, game room, band room, bedroom, whatever you want it to be, but there's plenty of space up here. So anyhow, that is the house on Rader. Let me know what you think.